Hey guys, we're here at the World of Wheels show and ran into Jim Averill from Tremec Transmissions. They're set up here, and we're going to talk a little bit about Tremec Transmissions.
Sounds good.
So, Jim, the company's based out of where again?
Actually based out of Mexico since 1964. Been around a long time.
Yeah.
Got manufacturing plants in Mexico. We have a large manufacturing plant just outside Detroit, Wixom, Michigan.
Right.
It's actually where we make the Corvette transmissions for the brand new C8s. We have a facility in Belgium. A lot of our electronics, our automation comes from Belgium.
Okay.
So it's a very large organization. And we do a little dabbling in the performance arena for the aftermarket as well.
Right. You and I were talking about that. So primarily, Tremec does OE manufacturing.
Yes.
And this is a secondary market, but this is the market we're most interested in.
Absolutely.
So that's why we're here to talk to you.
This is the fun side of it, right?
It is. It is for me anyway.
Yep.
I keep eyeballing one in particular, but we'll get there eventually.
All right.
So let's talk about what you have on display here. So the first one here is the T5. Let's
let me start off kind of on the smallest package we have.
Right.
This is a T5 that has been installed in just about every imaginable vehicle you can think of. Jeeps, S10s, Camaros, Mustangs. Probably got most of its popularity from the Fox bodies.
Right.
And this essentially is kind of leftover, I guess, if you will, from the Fox body. When the Fox body, we stopped making the 5-speeds for that vehicle. We continue to make it for the aftermarket. It's a very small package. People will put it in like an old Model A or behind a flathead. Yeah. If you're not producing a lot of power, it's got a very small compact package. Shifts like butter. Very durable transmission. Parts readily available. It weighs about 75 pounds.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Shifts fantastic.
And this will take what, about 300 pound-feet
About 300 foot-pound of torque.
Okay.
Obviously depending on the application, the weight of the vehicle, tire patch.
Right.
But it's it's a great transmission. Again, people really love the smooth shifting of it. All internal linkage. All of our transmissions are built that way. This one, isn't as flexible as the other ones we'll talk about in a second here, but this comes with a mechanical speedo pickup. Okay. And really only one application, one gear set ratio. So it is somewhat limited compared to the other ones where we have multiple options.
Right.
But it's, again, the application, space is an issue. Great solution.
Absolutely.
Why don't we talk about the next one, the TKX?
Yeah, this is the one I keep eyeballing, and if you're not looking, this may just make its way home with me.
Well, this one leaks a little bit of oil. You can see it's got a couple holes in it. But no, this has been volume-wise, this is by far and away in this segment, a 5-speed, multiple different gear ratios, 3 overdrive sets, 2 first gear sets. Right. All the transmissions are direct and fourth gear. But this one was built in mind with, trying to make it applicable for just about any vehicle. Probably one of the most popular installations we have is like a Gen 1 F-body, Camaro Firebirds. Right. Fits in very smoothly in place of the old 4-speed that was in the car. Yep. Or a lot of guys will even change from an automatic and have some fun, put a 5-speed in there. So it's got multiple shift locations. Actually comes with a shifter in this rear position, but symmetrical. You can rotate it around, put the shifter in this location. Or some guys with even like a Tri-5 Chevy where they got a bench seat, you can put the shifter forward all the way up in this position. It comes with both a mechanical speedo pickup, electronic speedo pickup. Again, flexibility is the name of the game. Right. Try to fit it in as many vehicles as you can. Yeah. Lower our, our build complexity. Small alterations out in the field make this thing dynamite. And
we talked about the fact that you can, without modifying the floor pan, you can put this in a GMA body.
Absolutely. That was originally the target. This transmission really evolved from the old TKO, which was a top-load design that is kind of square up at the top. A little bit older technology with a single cone brass blocker ring, kind of limited your shift ability to high RPMs. When you see all the late LS engines, on the Ford side, the modular motors, they're spinning up higher RPMs. So you really needed a a better synchronizer package.
Right.
And so what we did, we kind of stole from the 6-speed that we make in the OEM world. So we've upgraded this, now has a triple cone design. So you can shift this up, you know, darn near 8,000 RPM, no problem at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and it's shift smooth as butter. This is really the cat's meow, I guess if you will. Again, top load or end load design, got rid of the top load design, stronger case, fits in that 66 Chevelle without cutting the floor.
Yeah.
This has really been a home run for us.
Right, and these will handle about 600 pound-feet of torque.
A little bit of noise, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah,
of noise.
up to 600 foot-pound of torque. Great transmission. Got a
I
little
guess
bit
they're
echo
calling
going
each
on.
other. I don't know what's going on.
Why don't we look at
All right.
the 6-speed?
Yeah.
So this is, we call it the Magnum in the aftermarket or the performance group. So it's really based off the TR6060, which this transmission has been around for a long time in various OEM applications. So again, similar to what we did with the other units, we really took our OEM application with slight modifications, trying to make it flexible to fit in many vehicles. Same kind of setup. The shifter is reversible, a very easy front shift, pickup trucks, so, you know, the Tri-5 Chevys.
Oh,
so
yeah.
again, you can get the shifter just about any location you need. This is a big beast, rated at 700 foot-pound of torque.
Yeah.
6-speed double overdrive.
Right.
So again, it's direct and fourth gear, a couple different overdrive ratio options. But this one really holding a lot of torque. You can see by the gear width and the center distance between the counter shaft and the main shaft. The gear diameter is much larger.
Yeah.
Thus, you can hold a lot
Yeah.
more torque.
What's this one weigh?
This, again, well, the weight, you know, so the small T5 is about 75 pounds.
Right.
The TKX comes in at about 100. This is, you know, roughly 125 pounds.
Okay.
So, you know, keep going up the ladder, almost a 25-pound increment.
But you get that extra gear.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, this is very similar, both electronic speedo pickup on this side, mechanical. We have a lockout, I guess you'll call it, or a blockout to prevent you from shifting into reverse accidentally, so that's controlled electronically.
Oh, that's electronic now, okay.
So you don't want to, obviously, inadvertently shift into fifth gear, or from fifth into reverse, or you know, that would not be a good thing, right?
Yeah,
Going
no,
down the road, so
not at
that
all.
could be bad. But yeah, this works in a lot of applications.
Boy, no doubt about it. So what's next?
Well, let's look at the Magnum XL.
We just keep getting bigger.
Yeah, keep getting bigger. This one, actually, the main case is exactly the same as the Magnum. The difference with this transmission, you can see the very long extension on here, rear extension.
Right.
This was designed specifically for late model Mustangs. So we want to have a direct shift. It gives you a much better performance or feel, you know, the tactical feel. It's very tight. So what it was replacing on the late model OEM cars, they have what we call a semi-remote shifter. And that does a great job at isolating the NVH, all the noise, vibration, harshness in the vehicle. The shifter is literally bolted to the bottom of the body, not to the transmission. So you don't pick up all the driveline vibration, but you sacrifice a little bit for the feel. Where going back to a direct shift like this, it gives you a very crisp feel.
Yeah.
So you don't have any of that driveline wrap in the car, you know, that you would with a semi-remote.
Right.
This will actually move a little bit, but it's much more performance oriented. So again, this transmission shown here, we actually have a complete kit with a cross member. In fact, this one even comes with a shifter, isolated shifter, shift ball, everything.
Oh, okay.
A blow-proof bell housing, scatter shield, steel. So, you know, high horsepower.
Yeah.
You want to be safe. And you know, get the performance out of it. But again, this designed for a specific application only comes with an electronic speedo pickup, only one shifter location, so it bolts right in. But that's again the same package, same main case, but tailored to fit one vehicle.
Yeah, great stuff.
And then one we do not have on display here. We actually have a 5-speed for off-road 4x4 applications.
Okay.
We call it a TR4050. And that's a beast of a transmission. It even has a option for a like a PTO you can put on
really?
that. So
Okay.
I mean, it's a big boy.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys use it for Jeep crawlers and things like that. 5-speed with overdrive. Again, that's becoming a pretty popular transmission for primarily Jeeps, but virtually any 4-wheel drive application. And we do even offer it in a 2-wheel drive application. Not nearly as popular. You got a lot of noise in here today. But yeah, that's pretty much the lineup we have here.
Okay.
Looking forward to the great show this weekend. And
Yeah. This is
staying
always
inside,
a great show.
nice and warm. And,
Yes, it's not much unlike outside. So, for someone to find out a little more about Tremec transmissions, where do they go?
Tremec.com.
That's pretty simple.
Yep, that one's easy to remember.
There you go. And to buy, I mean, I know your products are available through different retailers, but
Yes,
can you buy direct as well or not?
No, we only sell through distributors.
Okay.
Kind of a unique distribution strategy. Tremec really relies on very few distributors that their specialty is driveline systems. That's all they do.
Okay.
So they do a really good job of offering all the ancillary products, bell housing, clutch release,
Right.
drive shafts, whatever you need to install it in your vehicle. Maybe you're converting from an automatic. A lot of them even offer different clutch pedal assemblies.
Yeah.
Virtually a one-stop shop. So that's been Tremec's strategy, to limit it to specialty distributors, not open it up to everything. And I think it's been very successful. Tremec does a very good job at manufacturing a transmission. Our distributors take it to the next level, understanding every application. Most of them they know your 66 Chevelle. Probably every one of our distributors can, off the top of their head, give you a part-by-part description of every component you need to put that and make that install easy.
Yeah.
So it's been a good program for us.
Very nice.